Christian Shunt, a managed with the grimace of 1,000 bad choices, leaned against the chipped brick of the alley wall. The stench of stale beer and desperation clung to the air, a familiar perfume. A thin wisp of smoke curled from the cigarette clutched between his fingers, its cherry glow a defiant spark in the encroaching twilight. His eyes, the color of bruised plums, scanned the street, a restless predator surveying his hunting grounds. "You're late," a voice rasped from the shadows, thick with impatience. Christian pushed off the wall, his movements fluid despite the weariness that sagged his shoulders. Traffic Queen City's a mess. A figure emerged, regal even in the dim light. Queen, her silhouette sharp against the fading sky, held herself with an almost aristocratic air, a stark contrast to the grime of their surroundings on glaze. Cold and assessing swept over him, excuses off for the weak. "Son, we have a job!" Always a job, isn't it? Christian flicked his cigarette butt into a puddle, a tiny hiss rising from the murky water. "What fresh hell have you cooked up this time?" "Don't play coy." Queen's lips, painted a deep, dangerous red, barely moved. "Pedro needs his package, Cremant. One has been waiting too long." A shiver, not entirely from the chill of the evening, traced Christian's spine. Cremant 1. The name itself was a promise of trouble, a whispered legend in their underworld. Cremant 1. That's a big fish. Queen, what's the score? A simple transfer, the usual. Queen's hand, adorned with an intricate silver ring, gestured vaguely towards the street. Galantine is already in position. The Vine is handling the distraction. Genetic charts are on lookout. Christian scoffed. The A-team, then, and I'm the mule, as always. You're the one who can slip through the cracks. Christian, the one no one notices until it's too late. Queen's voice held a hint of steel. "Don't disappoint me." He watched her disappear back into the gloom, leaving him with the weight of her words and the familiar thrum of adrenaline in his veins. The package, no doubt something illicit and valuable, would be waiting his role. A cog in this well-oiled machine of crime was clear. A sudden flash of light, followed by the distant wail of sirens, pierced the ordered theme, the gloom. He bored away to floor for the dramatics. He adjusted the collar of his worn leather jacket, his mind already calculating routes, anticipating obstacles. This was his life, the bad life, woven from shadows, anticipative deals. But something stirred within, a flicker of discontent, a yearning for a different path. He just didn't know how to find it, not yet! He moved, a shadow among shadows, melting into the labyrinthine alleys. The city swallowed him whole, a willing participant in its dark dance. He passed the brightly lit storefront, a family laughing inside, their faces illuminated by the warm glow. A pang, sharp and unexpected, twisted in his gut, a life he mused, without the constant threat of sirens or the cold glint of Queen's eyes. Could he ever